What's happening? I hope you're all well. So in this video, I am going to discuss ways that you can distract yourself from carrying out the habit. So you're out here, you're trying to quit the habit and you're having a tough time of it maybe. Listen, it's tough. There's no getting around it. Quitting the habit is tough. There's no getting around it. Quitting the habit is tough. But I've compiled some methods and some ways for you to distract yourself so that you don't feel as enticed or as tempted, or if you do feel enticed and tempted, you can ultimately distract yourself from carrying out the habit. So here, let's get into it. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first way in order for you to quit the habit is to go for a run. Listen, distraction is the best way. And let me just backtrack a little bit here. I'm going to discuss short-term and long-term. So a short-term way to quit the habit, go for a run. You know, going for a run is good in general, but also if you are trying to quit the habit and you ultimately get that urge, you need to do something that is constructive. You need to do something that is gonna get the adrenaline flowing, and you need to do something that is challenging. When you challenge your mind, that is the ultimate distraction, because now you've created a new challenge and your mind's now thinking about that. So when you ultimately feel like fapping, when you ultimately feel like carrying out that habit, you are going for a run, you are distracting yourself, you are giving yourself something to do. And when you're tired and all your mind can think about is finishing the run, then you're not going to be thinking about carrying out that habit. The next way, do 30 press-ups. That is a short burst distraction. So if you feel like carrying out the habit, excuse me, hope that's not a cold coming on. So if you feel like carrying out the habit, what better way to distract yourself than doing 30 press-ups? 30 press-ups, short burst, explosive, not trying to injure yourself or anything like that, but just short burst, explosive 30 press-ups. You are distracting yourself. You are doing something that's going to give you a little bit of a buzz, and you are ultimately giving your brain something else to think about. I guarantee you, if you feel like carrying out that habit and you do 30 press-ups, you're going to feel a little bit charged, and it will temporarily stop you from wanting to open up that phone, put on those websites, and ultimately carry out that habit. The next one that you want to do, if you feel like carrying out that habit, what you want to do is you want to call a friend. You know, call a friend for a chat. You know, give a friend a call, talk about the girls you were looking and talking to in the club, talk about when you last played football, talk about some good times, talk about your plans maybe to go on holiday, you know, anything. Call your friend up for a 10-minute chat. It will again distract you. Do you see where I'm going with this? I'm trying to get you to get your brain to engage in a different activity, so that ultimately you don't think about carrying out that habit. So those are short-term ways. I'm going to just touch on a couple of long-term ways. So obviously, just to reiterate, you know, go for a run, do 30 press-ups, call a friend. The next one is more of like a long-term perspective to help you stop carrying out the habit. And the first one is you need hobbies. You need hobbies and you need goals, and sometimes they may even intertwine. Your hobbies may become your goals, or your hobbies may be your goals in some shape or form. But ultimately, you need hobbies. You know, whether that is playing the guitar, whether that's playing basketball, whether that's going to the boxing gym, whether that's gardening, whatever it is, you need a hobby that interests you and engages your brain, so that in the long term, you know, the press-ups are great, the going for the run is great, calling your friend for 10 minutes is great, but if you've got a long-term project that you're constantly working on, or progress, you know, I don't know much about basketball, but say the guitar, you want to increase the level that you're at. You know, you want to increase the level that you're at with the guitar. Maybe you start off as a beginner, you want to work your way to intermediate level. I'm gonna walk on the grass, and you know why? I'm gonna walk on the grass because it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be the fall soon. It's September. Why am I talking like I am American? I am English. It's going to be autumn soon. If you're from America, you'll say it's going to be the fall. So it's going to be autumn soon, and I'm not going to be able to step on the grass. Yeah, it's already getting a little bit like that. As such is life when you live in the cold, wet and grey UK. But, you know, it's all great. It's all well and good, press ups, call a friend for 10 minutes and, you know, go for a run. Those are effective techniques, and I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying do that. They were my ideas. But in the long term, you need those hobbies, you know, and work doesn't really cut it. 9 out of 10 people don't really love their jobs. So a lot of the time you'll find that work is leading to them feeling they want to carry out that habit because they need a stress reliever. Well, you need to redirect your stress relievers. You need to redirect your stress relievers. So yeah, you know, guitar, are you beginner level? Are you going to try and get to intermediate level and then eventually be, you know, at a very good standard? Are you going to, I don't know, improve your gardening skills? Are you going to, I don't know, become a rapper? Are you gonna, you know, turn the running into something more competitive and try and improve yourself in that sense? I don't know, but you need to have a hobby, preferably that's not your job or related to your job, that you're working on the side. Maybe you're starting a business, and that will effectively distract you from carrying out that habit. Because here's the thing, carrying out that habit actually costs energy. Yeah, it feels great at the time, but afterwards, sleep of the dead. I just want to go sleep. Like when I did it, I just wanted to go to sleep. I just wanted to watch a movie. I just wanted to eat popcorn. It flatlines you. So you need an outlet, a stress reliever that makes sure that doesn't flatline you, that does the opposite, that spikes you up. And then you will feel less inclined, because you will say, I've got this amount X, Y, and Z to do with my side hustle. I need to keep that energy. Therefore, I can't afford to carry out that habit. Anyway, let me know what you think about what I spoke about in this video. I'm giving a few ideas. Short term, go for a run, call a friend, 30 press-ups. Long term, get a hobby, get a side hustle, you know, get a passion. And then I promise you, it will become easier. Anyway, let me know what you think about what I spoke about here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. And with that, enjoy the rest of your day. See you on the next one.